Covalent immobilization by amino resins. Covalent immobilization is also very important method for the immobilization of biological recognition element on the sensing layer. We have discussed this method in detail in our previous modules. But with reference to the diagnostic biosensor, I am going to discuss the amino resins and the epoxy resin. In this module, we will discuss the amino resin. Amino resins are the synthetic molecules, and these are polymer which are synthesized by the combination of one amine, that is urea, and an aldehyde, that is formaldehyde. And there are two types of amino resin. One is urea formaldehyde and the other is melamine formaldehyde. And these both of these materials are used as adhesives and are used in paneling industry. Now, how we can synthesize the amino resin? The synthesis of amino resin is very important. We use these two compounds, which are the basic components of this amino resin, and these compounds, such as urea and formaldehyde, will bind with each other, and the formaldehyde will act as a cross linker, and the this action, which is the reaction I am talking about, is can happen in the water. ये reaction यानी कि आम सादा एक, this is an aqueous reaction, and the that reason, but the resins are formed in water at a pH above 7, यानी कि pH इसकी 7 से above होनी चाहिए, and that resin can be formed. The reaction is in two steps. The first reaction is in the form is the product is the methylol derivative, and the second is the condensation product. Condensation product means that the removal of the water molecule. Achha, that is how we can. This is the one method by which we can synthesize the amino resin. There are other methods as well. So the porosity in amino resins. Porosity is very important in a resin. जिस रेजन की हम बात करें, क्योंकि हमने इस पर अपने मॉलिक्यूल्स को, बायोरिसेप्टर मॉलिक्यूल्स को इमोबिलाइज करना है, so the porosity is very important. We can control the porosity if we synthesize the amino resin in an alkaline pH value. क्योंकि alkaline pH value में ये है second step, that is the polymerization is very slow. So we can control the situation. सिचुएशन कंट्रोल करने का मतलब ये है कि हम इसकी पोरोसिटी को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. वंस वी कैन कंट्रोल द पोरोसिटी, वी कैन कंट्रोल द साइज ऑफ द पोर्स विच कैन होल्ड द different type of biorecognition element. This biorecognition element could be a protein, an antibody, an antibiotic or a prebiotic. अब आप खुद इमेजिन कर लें कि एंजाइम के मोलेकुलर वेट में और एक एंटीबायोटिक के मोलेकुलर वेट में, या एक जो है प्रीबायोटिक के मोलेकुलर वेट में कितना फ़र्क है. सो वी नीड अ प्रॉपर पोर साइज फॉर immobilizing the bioreceptor element. So that is how we can use this amino resin. अच्छा, amino resins बाइंडिंग विद द अमाइनो रेजन. अमाइनो रेजन्स के साथ ये हम, क्योंकि हम केमिकल बाइंडिंग की बात कर रहे हैं, तो ये बाइंडिंग किस तरह होती है. So what the binding के लिए, the first we will discuss what types of groups are there. The secondary amine in the amino resin reacts with the primary amines of our biorecognition element. Lysine is a favorite amino acid for the binding. इसके मुतालिक हम पहले कई दफ़ा बात कर चुके हैं. This amino acid is present on the surface of the protein, and this amino acid provides the primary amine, and it can bind with the secondary amine of the amino resin. And in case of antibody, the amino group of the antibody protein can act with the amino resin. So that is how we can immobilize the covalently immobilize our protein on the surface of an amino resin. In this structure, you can see that we have an amino resin. This amino resin is pre-activated with glutaraldehyde, and after activation, it combines with the enzyme. And this is an immobilized enzyme on an amino resin. So in summary, the amino resins are thermostatic resins, यानी कि इसके में जो है, अगर हम हमारे पास दो इसके रिएजेंट हैं, यूरिया है और फॉर्मल्डिहाइड है, एंड फॉर्मल्डिहाइड एक्चुअली एक्ट एज ए क्रॉस लिंकिंग एजेंट. वी कैन सिंथेसाइज दिस रेजन वेरी easily. The reaction can be done in water, and the other thing is we can control the porosity if the reaction is done in an alkaline condition, and they can bind with the amino resin, can bind with the secondary amine of the amino resin can bind with the primary amine of our bioreceptor elements. Our bioreceptor element mainly we rely on lysine, because in case of protein, because the lysine is the amino acid with the primary amino acids with the primary amine, and it has got this amino acid is not present in the active sites or the functional domains of the molecule. So the amino resins are very useful in the covalent immobilization. Now, what are there are some related questions. What is an amino acid, and what is an amino resin, and how amino resin is synthesized? What is the function of the amino resins, and give the importance of amino resins in chemical immobilization of proteins, and name the other compounds that could be immobilized on the amino resin by controlling the pore size.